Hey, space nerd, and count me as one of those too. Here's the best quiz on space trivia you'll ever take. This will definitely separate the astro-ises from the astronauts. Sorry, the jokes don't get any better. We'll start out easy. What is the name of the nearest star to Earth other than our Sun? A. Alpha Centauri, B. Proxima Centauri, C. Betelgeuse, D. Polaris. It's Proxima Centauri. It's located 4.2 light-years from Earth, and it's a red dwarf, with a mass of around 12.5% that of our Sun. What is the largest planet in our solar system? A. Earth, B. Jupiter, C. Saturn, D. Neptune. By far, the largest planet in our system is Jupiter. FYI, Jupiter's mass is more than 300 times the mass of Earth. That's simply huge. What is the name of the bright band of stars that forms a circle around the celestial sphere and is visible from Earth? A. The Zodiac, B. The Milky Way, C. The Great Bear, Ursa Major, D. The Orion Belt. It's the Milky Way. If you've ever stared at the sky on a clear night, you know what we're talking about. Earth is located in the Milky Way. Scientists believe that there are over 100 billion stars in the Milky Way. That's probably why it shines so bright. Who was the first human to set foot on the moon? A. Neil Armstrong, B. Buzz Aldrin, C. Joseph Acaba, D. John Glenn. It was Neil Armstrong. To quote him, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." In what year did Neil Armstrong become the first man to set foot on the moon? A. 1869, B. 1920, C. 1969, D. 2005. It was July 20th, 1969. Armstrong was accompanied by another astronaut named Buzz Aldrin. They were both on the famous Apollo 11 mission and got to walk around for about 3 hours. How old is planet Earth estimated to be? A. 4,500 years old, B. 4.5 million years old, C. 450 million years old, D. 4.5 billion years old. Way to go if you answered 4.5 billion years old, give or take 50 million years. I mean, that's a hard one to calculate. Which planet is closest to the Sun? A. Mercury, B. Venus, C. Mars, D. Earth. Wow, I have to say, I think you should apply for a spot at NASA. The correct answer is Mercury, of course. Which planet is closest to Earth? A. Mercury, B. Venus, C. Mars, D. Saturn. Although a lot of people think it's Venus, keen physicists have calculated that it's actually Mercury that holds the spot as Earth's closest neighbor. Here's a nice one. What is it called when the moon blocks our view of the sun? A. Black hole, B. Solar eclipse, C. Lunar eclipse, D. Equinox. Well, it's definitely not a black hole. If the moon blocks our view of the sun, we call it a solar eclipse. And when the moon passes through Earth's shadow, then it's a lunar eclipse. So, it's option B. What is the most distant object in the universe that astronomers have discovered? A. A star called Proxima Centauri. B. A black hole. C. A galaxy called HD 1. D. The International Space Station. Can you imagine how far away is 13.5 billion light-years? That's how far the galaxy HD 1 is located. It only existed about 330 million years after the Big Bang. Yikes. So, how much time does it take sunlight to reach Earth? A. 8.20 seconds. B. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. C. 8 hours and 20 minutes. D. 8 days and 20 hours. If you guessed 8 minutes and 20 seconds, then you've got it right. It's crazy to think that the Sun is 93 million miles away, but it only takes 8 minutes for its light to get to our planet, huh? Okay, so if you've gotten over 80% of the answers correct so far, you're on a starlit path, that's for sure. The questions will get harder from now on, so hold on tight to your astronaut suit. Which Guinness World Record title does astronaut Peggy Whitson hold? A. Most spacewalks by a female. B. First person on the moon in the 2000s. C. Oldest person in space. D. The youngest person to go to space. Peggy is a legend in the astronaut world because she's gathered the most spacewalks for a female. A spacewalk is when an astronaut has to leave the spaceship to do some repair or exploration outside. They only let you do it after a lot of training, though. So, way to go, Peggy! What do astronauts use to write in outer space? A. A special pen. B. A pencil. C. Their computers. D. They don't really write in space. You know what they say, less is more. Normal pens don't really work in space due to the lack of gravity, so astronauts need a special one in order to write. Planet Earth has liquid water because it's located in a special spot in the solar system. What's that spot called? A. The high heat zone. B. The Sandberg line. C. The Goldilocks zone. D. The asteroid belt. And you've got it just right if you answered option C. The Goldilocks zone is also known as the habitable zone. A celestial body has to be located at the exact right distance from its star to have water in its liquid form. I guess this means Earth is pretty lucky. Now, what do we call it when a star goes kaboom, becoming extremely bright for a brief period of time? A. Supernova. B. Nebula. C. Black hole. D. Galaxy. It's a supernova, of course. Do you know the name of the space telescope launched by NASA in 1990, which has provided many iconic images of the universe? A. Kepler Space Telescope. B. James Webb Telescope. C. Chandra X-ray Observatory. D. Hubble Space Telescope. It's our very own Hubble telescope. And yes, the images look like works of art. We've settled who the first humans to step on the moon were, but what was the name of the lunar module that carried them during the Apollo 11 mission? A. Eagle. B. Orion. C. Saturn. D. Discovery. If you answered option A, then you rock. Their lunar module spacecraft was nicknamed Eagle. By the way, the command module left to orbit the moon until Eagle returned was called Columbia. Black holes are mysterious phenomena. But what's the name of the boundary surrounding them beyond which not even light can escape? A. Singularity, B. Escape velocity, C. Interstellar limit, D. Event horizon. It would be neat if it was option C, but it's called an event horizon. Way to go if you've gotten this far! Now, for the final rounds of this quiz, we've selected only expert-level questions. Are you ready? Good! Which space probe was launched by NASA in 1977 and has since become the farthest human-made object from Earth? A. Voyager, B. Pioneer, C. New Horizons, D. Cassini. And the correct answer is option A. The probe was called Voyager 1, and it went all the way over to meet Jupiter. Which moon in our solar system is known to have active geysers of water erupting from its surface? A. Europa, Jupiter's moon, B. Titan, Saturn's moon, C. Enceladus, Saturn's moon, D. Triton, Neptune's moon. If you got this one right, you are definitely ready for one of NASA's next space missions. The answer is Enceladus. This moon is a small icy body with a huge ocean sitting beneath an icy crust. Scientists have become hopeful that Enceladus might be one of the places where life could exist, since heat from its interior might create liquid water. So, what's the name of the space mission that successfully landed the Curiosity rover on Mars in 2012? A. Mars Odyssey, B. Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, C. Mars Science Laboratory, D. Mars InSight. If you chose option C, you're my hero. The Curiosity rover is the predecessor of Perseverance, nicknamed Percy, the rover that's currently over there exploring any signs of life on the red planet. So, what do you say? On a scale from 1 to 10, are you an astro novice or an astro expert? That was fun! See you next time! That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.